Hello, I am Dr. Josh Pelsick, physical therapist at Breaking Through, and I threw some information together here to try to help you pick out the pair of shoes that are right for you and really ultimately keep you moving and hitting all the goals that you have. The biggest misconception that I find is people say that the shoe is designed to support the foot, where the foot, I believe, was designed to support itself through muscles, bones, the ligaments that are already there. From that, the foot then supports the knee, the hip, the back, during those motions that you're doing, running, walking, exercising, and whatever else that you do that you love to do. Many of you have been told that you are a pronator. Here at Breaking Through, we say, good, we want you to pronate, and we want you to supinate. So a little bit more about what that is. If you look at my hand, this is representing my foot, okay? So if toes are coming right at you through my fingers, this would be my left foot, this would be the inside part of my foot, and here's my arch, back here's my heel, okay? As your arch moves down towards the floor, we call that pronation. As the arch moves up away from the floor, we call that supination. So the foot is designed as we're moving, running, walking to go into pronation and go into supination. You can see as you move up the chain, if you consider this my knee and this my hip, as we go into pronation, so does the rest of the body. The knee and the hip also go into pronation. As you move into supination, those happen as well. So a motion-controlled shoe is designed to block pronation. It does not want your foot to move, and it locks it into place. When your foot can't move, then your knee, your hip, and your back have to work in an unnatural way to compensate. This is what leads to many of the challenges that our clients deal with. Let's look at a couple different pairs of shoes to kind of get a better understanding of what those things look like. So I mentioned a motion control shoe. So that's what this one is here. You can see there's pretty decent arch support built up in there. I have seen some that are even higher. If you feel inside, this one's got pretty good ridge that's built up to really try to control and block your foot from going into pronation. A lot of cushion here on the bottom, really help you land when you're landing on your heel. As I go to test this shoe to see what kind of motion it'll give my foot, not very much at all, right? Pretty rigid, pretty blocked, not going to do much inside of that shoe. Here's one that's a little bit less, but you can see down here through the bottom, this is a harder plastic that's down here along the arch. There is some cushioning here. Nice big support on the bottom. When I go to fold that shoe, I can't do anything through that hard plastic. So that's what your foot is doing. It is not going to be moving. Very similar, more so foam, a very big buildup here on the back. The nice thing about this one is that it does have some motion here in the heel, but it's pretty much locked right around your heel right here through this rubber. Again, not a whole lot of motion that you're going to get out of that one. Go to the full opposite spectrum. You've got this type of shoe here, which they call a barefoot shoe, minimalist shoe. This one, I can fold that right up into a burrito, right? Totally movable, flexible, can do anything you want. It allows your foot to then do anything that it wants. This is basically designed to protect it from striking the ground and rocks, glass, things like that, and then material built up around so you can keep it on your foot. So that's one of my favorites for working out, running trails. I don't use this one as much running on the street because of just the impact that I get on my toes if there's a rock or a pebble or something like that. We'll move up to like a cross trainer type shoe. This is what I do prefer to run in because it has a little bit more support in here, a little bit of cushion, but you can see this is where I land, and this is I land on my heel for walking. So these are fairly old, kind of broken down, but a lot more mobility here. Can fold that right in half. Not a whole lot of support here at the heel. A lot of movement. Really nice shoe for my everyday, my walking, and I do some running in this one. Here's one of my favorites of all time, Nike Flex. I think they have Nike Freeze now, so you can fold this one right in half. You can see how it just opens right up. There's lots of wear to it. Pretty ugly looking shoe right now, but tons of motion. This is when I felt my foot was really moving the best, and felt pretty good through my hips and my back and everything else. Okay? Little word of caution. If you've been dealing with pain, hip pain, foot pain, knee pain, back pain, or if you've been told you're a pronator, you're a supinator, or you've been walking or training in a motion control shoe for some time, then you might want to ease into a change. You might not want to jump right into that. And what I might recommend is giving us a call and setting up a time that we can talk through some stuff. You might want to come in and just make sure the muscles that muscle of your foot and your leg are going to be working really how they need to. In a shoe like this, if my foot is in there and it's not able to move, not able to do what it needs to do, those muscles are going to be bored, they're going to get lazy, they're going to kind of go to sleep and not need to work because this isn't asking them to work. So to jump right into this and all of a sudden have to work and to move, they might not be working properly, and we might encourage other compensations to be happening. So what we would recommend is coming on in, taking a look at how you are moving, and we can real quickly get you firing on all cylinders and figuring out how to move and have some of that motion back again. Okay? So if you'd like to connect with us, please shoot us some comments, some questions on Facebook, on Instagram, on our Breaking Through pages. You can go to our website and you can connect with us and shoot me an email, or go all the way to the bottom and you can click subscribe, and you can get more information as we are starting to put that out there and get that working. Okay? Please give us a little bit of grace on our website. We're working on updating it. We would like it to represent a little bit more of the newer services that we are offering, including sports performance and injury recovery and neurofeedback. Those will be up shortly, but not representing that right now. But if you still click to connect, you'll be able to see the updates as those come in, and we can get information out to you, and we're able to just start the conversation and to build that relationship. Thanks for taking the time, and keep on moving.